It's always an exciting time of the year for Chris Munce, both when he was a jockey and now a trainer. Chris, the team's going well.
Really well, yeah, no, happy with him, Sam. A lot of nice young horses coming through and heading into summer, and it looks like a nice time of year.
The gun in the stable, Boom Sarah, where's he at?
He's probably had his first decent sort of a gallop this morning, went very well on the dirt here at Eagle Farm over 800 metres, so he'll probably look to trial in the next 10 days, 2 weeks, depending on weather and what trials are coming up, but he's on track to head to all those better sprint races over the summer, culminating obviously on Magic Million Day, hopefully.
Smarty Pie looks a nice horse and has trialled up well.
She's only had the one trial. She's in this Saturday at Eagle Farm. I thought her trial was very good. I mean, she was against some pretty strong horses in the trial, but she seemed to handle them pretty comfortably. So we'll go to the races Saturday. Obviously, we've only had the one trial. Could be a little bit of a negative, but the filly herself's come back pretty well this prep.
What about Kavak, who was a winner last week?
Lovely colt, deep field colt. David Devine and Neville Morgan own him, and he's a nice colt.
Carback is still the leader from Tumbler Ridge, and late is Mashani Epic. Carback in front from Tumbler Ridge, though. Carback's in front, and Carback defeats.
He's been in the paddock since he won. He'll probably have another week there before we bring him back, and just probably give him 2 runs into the Magic Millions, and then focus on Magic Millions Day.
What about Scathing? He's a nice horse in the stable.
He's a nice horse. He's only had the 3 runs. He won his maiden at Doomben, then he ran second to Alligator Blood, and then he ran second to our Toy Boy at the Gold Coast, all Saturday horses, obviously. And he'll go to the races tomorrow, first run back. He only had a short let up, but I need to get a bit of prize money into him to hopefully get him in the Magic Millions Guineas. He's a nice horse. He's a very good galloper, I think, and hopefully he can improve as he goes along into Guineas Day.
Chris, just on Alligator Blood, it was great to see a Queenslander down there. Obviously, only just going down, but it was a super run, wasn't it?
Oh, you couldn't have been more proud. I mean, it was a terrific effort for him to kick off the corner the way he did after chasing a breakneck speed. And I'm sure David Van Dyke thought he was all home a winner, and I certainly felt for him when he didn't get the picture. But it was a brave run from the horse.
Chris, it's an important time of the year for racing all around Australia, but obviously down in Melbourne, it's the big ones are on. Caulfield Cup time, Desperado. What a day that was. Yeah,
it really was. I mean, the day before, it was doubtful whether the meeting would even go ahead. Sammy, as you know, they'd had a lot of rain down there, and there was talk about cancelling Caulfield Cup Day, which nobody had ever heard of that happening, but they'd had that much rain that was a reality of possibly happening. But thankfully the skies cleared up and we got to the races, and at the end of the day there was probably only 4 in the race that could handle bottomless tracks, and they were on 1, 2, 3, 4, so it was good.
It was no surprise to see one of Gaze just digging in at the end of it.
Very tough, yeah, very fit. I mean, he did a lot of work in the run, but he was certainly he was the far superior stayer on the day.